In regards to the popular conservation policies that are going on across the globe, not just in the UK, but around the globe, it does seem obviously that farming is really sort of at the heart of it, because just so much of the habitat loss and degradation does seem to be coming from farmland. And so is there enough policy in terms of economic policy, but also governmental policy in regards to farmland to try and cope with biodiversity loss and try and maintain it, but also still maintain an economic value to it?
So I want to start off answering that with, I admit, a bit of a statement. And it's that I think your average farmer is very undeservedly demonised by a lot of research, a lot of press. The farmers that I've met, the large majority of them, not all of them, but the large majority of them are not particularly well off, not owning massive amounts of land. They are trying to make a go of some very challenging circumstances, making some of the most difficult decisions of any business in the world. Normally, you know what you're going to produce if you do this, and what you're going to sell it for. Well, you don't know either of those things in farming, and it's not just you that's going to suffer if you get it wrong. It's your partner and your family. So I think we do need to get away from blaming farmers. I do think, however, we can rightly criticise the policy and payment framework within which farming operates in this country and many other countries, because they encourage policies which are not particularly, almost always really poor value for money for taxpayers, and they hem farmers in from a number of options which many of them would be interested in taking, but are just simply uneconomic. And it's not fair to say to a farmer, you've got to take a 30% income cut so that everybody else is better off. No,
and of all the jobs out there that, even if they were earning a lot of money, it is a role that is directly linked to our food source and our well-being. And also it's a very difficult job. It's an all-hours job. It's not like you can take a holiday every now and then. It's not a 9 to 5. It's dirty, it's messy, it's a hard job, and it does literally provide one of the key functioning portions of our society at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
So even if they were getting paid very, very well, it's of all the things that could be paid well, you probably want one. That's probably one of the areas, right? Then doctors, etc. So even if they were, I think that's an argument. But I don't think they definitely don't get paid for the amount of time and effort and
absolutely. I've spent most of my life now living in agricultural areas, and I won't say I know huge numbers of farmers, but I know a small number of farmers pretty well, and I wouldn't change places, not a chance.
No, I think it's a temperament, it's a personality thing, and I think they do enjoy it. But we still have to appreciate it.
Yeah.